Good morning, everyone. It is 7:16 on December the 10th. First off, I want to apologize for the lack of uploads this mid to late season. It's been a grind. I've been out quite a lot trying to get on some deer, and it's been a tough go. I've only seen 2 or 3 from the stand, and the rest I've just spooked kind of walking in. We had a big cold front come through a few days ago. It's crazy because the current temperature is about 3 times the temperature that I last hunted in 4 days ago. Then it was feels like 13 degrees. Right now it's about 43, 44. So quite the warm up, but it's actually nice. It's comfortable out, and got up the mountain a good ways further than I did a few days ago. Feeling like this is where the deer get pushed up into. Is definitely less pressured than the lower areas. Problem is getting in here quiet without spooking deer is really hard. I jumped maybe 3 or 4 coming in. They were blowing at me pretty good, so it's not looking very good for me this morning. But anything can happen. So I'm gonna sit for a couple more hours. Hopefully get my eyes on some deer, and hopefully they're moving through here. I give it a shot, but I don't know, just gonna enjoy the morning. It's beautiful out. go. Got it done, man. That was exciting. It's gonna end up being the smallest buck I ever shot, but I don't even care because that was just fun. That was awesome. And it's been a grind of basically a month straight where it's just been real tough. So I wasn't really ruling anything out coming out here. Could have been a doe, could have been a spike. Would love for a big buck, but got myself a mountain buck anyways. I'm quite a ways up in here, almost 2 miles, and this is a travel corridor I kind of marked up in the early season. And as I mentioned, I jumped a bunch of deer out of here walking in this morning. So my hopes were low, but around 7:30 I spotted that first little one coming through. And it came from, I mean, they both came from, or crossed directly downwind of me, but I think I'm up such a steep slope, I'm up high enough, my scent probably was blowing right over him, but the first one worked in through a lane right at 20 yards in front of me. And I was thinking about shooting him. He was just a little smaller than I wanted, but I was still really jazzed up. And then I heard a second one coming and saw he was a spike, but had longer beams. So again, wasn't ruling anything out being up here. And he worked through the same trail. He was a little more skeptical of the scent. He stopped for a minute or two right below me, about 20 yards away, and eventually just got over it and kept walking. He walked right through. I think he was at like 18 yards. I shot him for 20, which is why I hit him a little high, but on a steep angle, so my exit was probably middle of the body. And yeah, he took off running about 100 yards or so, and he stopped. His tail was wagging around, so I knew he was hurting, and we eventually just bedded down right there, and then I saw him keel over and expire out that way, so I know he's down. That's my first out-of-state deer, and I know I've had the luxury of hunting some really nice deer and shooting some really nice deer, public and private, but I've been kind of trying to hit the reset button here and focus on what's really enjoyable about hunting and being out here in God's creation, and just enjoying the mornings has been pretty awesome. And seeing these deer come through, read the script perfectly. I mean, I'm still shaking. Seeing them come through like that got me really fired up, and this is only my, 10th time hunting out of a saddle. That was the first time I've had a deer in range while hunting from a saddle, and it's a newer piece of public to me. It's a place that I know I'm going to be hunting a lot more, and just to get that monkey off my back out here felt really good, and it worked out perfect. And I wouldn't have taken a unethical shot, but he gave me an 18-yard shot. I'm not going to turn that down. I eat deer meat most of the year, so it's nice to get the freezer extra full, and it's nice to have a little set of horns to bring home too, so it'll be fun to drag him out of here, but gotta get down, tag him, and I'll catch you guys at the arrow down there. Alrighty folks, down on the ground, all packed up. Walk into the shot site now. Arranged it. It was a 19-yard shot, so definitely within the range I wanted. But I haven't been able to see the arrow, so hopefully I can find the arrow. This is where he was standing right here. So let's see if we can recover this arrow. was just about to stop recording and start looking even harder, but it's buried here under the leaves. I don't know, like 3 yards past where he was standing. Everything looks pretty good. The broadhead's definitely bent up. Hit a rock, but pass through's a pass through. Went through the dirt a good bit. Took a lot of the blood off. It smells. I mean, watching the footage over and like remembering the shot, it did not seem like that bad of a shot. But the blood isn't fantastic and kind of smells. But I mean, I watched him fall down, so I see him dead over there. But just a strange scenario here. But I'm gonna put this in the quiver and get on the blood trail. We got him, guys. We got him, y'all. We got him. Let's go. It's first out-of-state public land deer. First out-of-state any deer. It's just a spike, but blood trail looked awesome. He really showed you how tough these animals can be. He went a long ways with a, looks like a pretty decent shot. I mean, this blood is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, about as good a shot you could ask for. Alright, I'm gonna drag him to somewhere flat, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Folks, here he is. Nice little buck here, and what a fun hunt. I've been hitting it really hard past 3-4 weeks, and when you start getting too bent out of shape about hunts and about what you're spooking and what you're not seeing and where you should go, kind of lose sight of what really matters in the hunting woods. And I was starting to lose sight of that, and was trying to hit the reset button coming out here this morning, and seeing this guy walk in kind of got me fired up. And I remember what I was out here for, and that's to enjoy the outdoors and get some meat for the freezer and really just be up here in nature and enjoy a beautiful morning. And with him walking through, getting my blood pumping, my adrenaline was going, it was easy to make the choice to take the shot. So I know I've always strived to shoot some bigger, mature bucks over the seasons, but this one got me going, and It was really a rough season, so I'm happy that I'm able to punch a tag on a public land deer out here and really seal the deal towards the end of the season now. Rifle season just finished a couple days ago, so it's thin pickings out here, and I'm happy just to be able to see some deer. So this guy came in with another younger one about 7:30, walked through perfect at 20 yards and just couldn't pass it up. So happy to have some meat in the freezer now. It's got a long drag out of here though. As you can see, it drops off pretty steep behind me, and my car is parked way out in the bottom there. So it's gonna be a fun morning. I got a couple hours to get them on out of here, but it is a little warm, so definitely gotta get them gutted here and get them cooled off as quick as possible. So guys, I appreciate you following along. I'm sorry again for the lack of uploads, the lack of action this mid to late season. It's been a grind, but it's been enjoyable, and I can't wait for next season. Put a lot of puzzle pieces together out here, and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing next season, so I'm excited for it. But still a few weeks left in this season, so who knows, I might get out again. But as for today, got a lot of work ahead of me. This is the end of the filming part of my job, and the hard work begins. So appreciate you guys joining me in the woods today, and I'll see you next time.